Why is Jimin the one everyone can't stop loving? That question exploded across social media the moment Namjoon casually mentioned during an interview that Jimin is loved not just for his looks. It was only a few words, yet to fans, it felt like a revelation, a hidden door opened to the emotional heart of BTS. It's not rare for Namjoon to praise his members, but this time, the tone hit differently. Fans could feel it. This wasn't about appearance, fame, or stage image. It was about something deeper, something real. The comment quickly spread through ARMY communities like wildfire. Some thought Namjoon was simply defending Jimin from being seen as just a visual idol. But others believed there was more, a layer of unspoken admiration that revealed how essential Jimin truly is to the team's chemistry. It wasn't about beauty anymore. It was about presence, energy, and the quiet strength Jimin brings to everyone around him. When you watch BTS long enough, you start to notice something about Jimin. He's the one who checks on others when the cameras stop rolling. He's the one who pats a shoulder when things feel heavy. He's the one who laughs first when tension rises, not because everything is fine, but because he refuses to let anyone feel alone. Fans often describe him as the emotional center of BTS, and Namjoon's comment feels like the ultimate confirmation of that belief. Namjoon is known for being careful with his words. He doesn't throw compliments without meaning. So when he said Jimin is loved not because of visuals, fans immediately took it as something personal, almost like an inside truth, a piece of the group's emotional history. To him, Jimin represents more than just talent. He represents empathy, understanding, and the courage to stay kind even when the world turns cold. Many fans believe Jimin's charm lies in his ability to connect. His smile is soft but sincere, his words simple yet disarming. He never seems to seek attention, yet attention naturally finds him. That quiet gravity is what makes people care. Whether he's performing a heartbreaking ballad or goofing around in a live stream, there's always something genuine about him, something that feels untouched by the chaos of fame. It's easy to assume that in a group as massive as BTS, each member has to fight for space. But Jimin doesn't fight. He flows. He adapts. He listens. That's rare in an industry built on competition. Some fans speculate that this ability to read emotions, to know when to talk, when to step back, and when to comfort, is what makes him so special to his members. It's like he holds an invisible thread that keeps everyone grounded, including Namjoon himself. There's also the matter of vulnerability. Jimin has never hidden the fact that he's sensitive, that he feels deeply, and sometimes too much. In past conversations, he admitted that he overthinks, that he worries about doing well enough for fans and teammates. To some, that might sound like weakness. But in BTS, where perfection is expected, that level of honesty becomes a strength. His openness gives others permission to be human too. It reminds them that even global icons can doubt, cry, and heal. That's a rare gift, and one that Namjoon, as the group's leader, surely values more than anyone else. Fans often call Jimin the comfort zone of BTS. Not because he's loud or dominant, but because he radiates safety. People feel like they can be themselves around him. It's visible in how other members interact with him, the easy hugs, the teasing, the trust in their eyes. Namjoon, who often carries the weight of leadership, seems to lean on that emotional safety. He once said that Jimin makes the group feel lighter. And even though it sounded casual, many fans believe that's the quietest but strongest praise of all. If we look deeper, there's also something poetic about the bond between Namjoon and Jimin. They represent two sides of BTS's soul, logic and emotion, mind and heart. Namjoon leads with thought, Jimin leads with feeling. Together, they form balance. Whenever BTS faces uncertainty, fans have noticed that it's often Jimin who reassures Namjoon, not with grand speeches but with simple words like, "You've done enough," or "We're proud of you." That's why Namjoon's comment feels almost like a return, a public acknowledgement of private gratitude. Some fans speculate that Jimin's role behind the scenes might be bigger than anyone realizes. He's the listener when someone is upset, the peacemaker during creative disagreements, the one who still texts the group chat with small hearts even after long schedules. That quiet consistency builds loyalty. Over time, those small gestures become the foundation of trust. Maybe that's why Namjoon said what he said, because he's seen firsthand how Jimin's warmth keeps the group together in ways cameras can't capture. Another theory floating among fans is that Namjoon wanted to protect Jimin from being stereotyped. The industry often labels idols based on appearance, the visual, the dancer, the rapper. But Namjoon's statement rejects that simplicity. By saying, he's not just a visual, Namjoon redefines Jimin as an artist and as a person who carries emotional depth beyond aesthetics. It's his way of telling the world, don't underestimate him. And in that, there's leadership and love. Over the years, Jimin's growth has been one of the most inspiring journeys in BTS. From a shy trainee unsure about his voice to a performer who commands arenas, his evolution reflects resilience. But what touches fans the most is that success hasn't hardened him. He still laughs easily, tears up at fan projects, apologizes when he feels he hasn't done enough. It's this mix of greatness and gentleness that captures hearts. Namjoon's recognition only amplifies it, as if the leader himself is saying, this is the kind of person who deserves to be loved. Social media exploded with interpretations. Some armies wrote long threads analyzing the emotional meaning behind Namjoon's words. Others recalled moments when Jimin comforted members during hard times, like staying up late to talk, offering encouragement before big performances, or being the first to say, I love you at fan meetings. It's these little memories that form the emotional mosaic behind one simple statement. Not just a visual, becomes a summary of years of quiet kindness. Psychologically speaking, people who are empathic and emotionally intelligent often become the heart of any group. They may not always lead in traditional ways, but they hold others together. Fans believe that's exactly what Jimin does. He bridges differences, softens conflicts, and reminds everyone that fame means nothing without sincerity. Even when he's struggling, he still gives energy to others. That selflessness might be the real reason Namjoon admires him so deeply. From a performer's perspective, Jimin's love extends to his art. Every move, every note, every gesture feels intentional, as if he's communicating something personal to every audience member. He doesn't just dance, he expresses. He doesn't just sing, he feels. That authenticity bleeds into the way he interacts with fans too. When he smiles on stage, people feel seen. When he bows, it feels humble, never rehearsed. Namjoon, who values artistry as communication, likely sees in Jimin the purest form of that ideal. As the fandom grows older and more reflective, many armies have come to realize that Jimin's legacy won't be measured in awards or streaming numbers, but in how he made people feel, including his members. Namjoon's words could be a quiet reminder that love inside BTS isn't about popularity, it's about emotional connection. Among 7 individuals with global fame, Jimin stands out not for being flawless, but for being real. Of course, fans will continue to speculate. That's what keeps the BTS community alive. Some believe Namjoon's tone hinted at deep brotherly affection. Others even joke that he sounded like a proud dad bragging about his son. Whatever the case, the moment reaffirmed what armies have felt for years. Jimin's value to BTS goes beyond performance. He's the warmth after the spotlight fades. In the end, Namjoon's statement wasn't just a compliment. It was a mirror reflecting what millions already know. Jimin may be praised for his beauty, his grace, and his voice, but the real reason he's loved lies beneath all that. It's in his empathy, his loyalty, his ability to make others feel at home in a world that often feels too loud. He's not just a visual. He's the heart that beats quietly behind BTS's success. And maybe that's why fans around the world felt emotional hearing Namjoon say it out loud. Because sometimes, love isn't about who shines the brightest. It's about who makes the light feel warm. And for BTS, that person is, and perhaps always will be, Jimin.